Alright, what's up everybody? This is Matt, and I'm going to show you how to get OBS Studio working so you can stream your DJ sets with Serato. So the first thing you need to do is go to obsproject.com and download for either Windows, Mac, or if you're using Linux. I'm using Mac, so I'm just going to click Mac and download the software. Now once that's downloaded and installed, just open up OBS. And you're presented with this nice blank canvas. So this is the canvas, and you can change that size if you want. But the first thing you'll see is there's scenes, sources, and an audio mixer, and this is the first scene. So we're going to need to add some sources to this, and it's really straightforward. Just click this plus for the first one. Now the first one I'm going to do is the audio input capture. And on my setup, I have a DJ mixer plugged into an audio interface. And my DJ mixer has a computer that's plugged into it, and this computer is just handling the OBS and the audio interface. So I'm going to create this one, and I'm going to call it audio interface, and I'm going to select it from this drop down menu here, which is TC near. Cool. And now you see I've got audio interface and I've got mic aux. So this mic aux is the computer audio, and I don't want that. I'm going to turn that off. So I just click on this little speaker here, and that mutes it. Now this is the audio interface, and you can see it's coming in mono. It's a stereo channel, but I'm just speaking into channel 1 with this microphone right now. If I switch that over to line and play on my DJ mixer, you hear the music coming in. And now back to my mic. So that's the audio coming in, and of course I can turn that up louder or quieter if I want. And the next thing I'm going to need to add now is the visual element. So I can either use the audio, the video on my computer, which is what I'll do for now. You can also use a webcam if you have one, or what I'll show you in a little bit is how to use your iPhone. I'm going to use a video capture device, and I'm going to call this one FaceTime Camera. Now I should pop up once I choose the device here for FaceTime HD Camera. That's me. Hi. And now that I've selected that, I press OK. I'll need to resize this to fill out the canvas. So I just click on one of the corners and drag it down, and then make sure it fits. It'll snap in. And I don't actually want to use this camera. I want to use my iPhone camera. So I'm just going to turn this off. And now what I would recommend is, if you do have an iPhone or an iPad or anything like that, is to go to the App Store and download the camera for OBS Studio. It's about $20. And it gives you the ability to use kind of a camera on like a little tripod, but it's your iPhone, and gives you a little bit more flexibility than trying to move your computer around and position it. Like I said, you can always use a webcam if you have one as well, but I'll just suggest using this one because if you don't have a webcam, this is probably something you do have, and it costs a lot less if you already have one. So once you've done that, you need to make sure that you download the plugin for the computer to receive the signal from the camera. So download the iOS camera plugin. This is really important, and for either Mac or Windows. And once you've got that downloaded, you'll need to make sure that you follow these steps. Make sure that the iOS device is unplugged to begin, and that you open OBS Studio on your computer. Then you just add down here the plus sign, add this iOS camera, and you can just keep that named as iOS camera there. Boom. There it is, and then you can see my DJ setup. It's working in real time. Again, I'll need to resize this to the full size of the canvas. There we go. And lastly, I'm going to add, just to make it a little bit more fancy, a little logo. I'm just going to use the Serato logo, so I'll choose the image option here. And I'm just going to call this logo. And I'm going to browse my pictures. There we go. Now this is a PNG file, and the good thing about PNG files is that they're kind of transparent, so you have you can see the background between the letters and stuff, which is ideal. So if you have a logo, try and get a PNG. It's not absolutely necessary, but definitely looks a little bit more professional. And then just resize it just by clicking that corner until you get it the size that you want. And then boom, you're kind of ready to go. Now I've got, like I said, I've got this mic plugged into the audio interface, but I've also got the audio coming from my DJ mixer. So I'm just going to switch over to the mic that I've got plugged into my DJ mixer. Check, check. Yeah, there we go. So now I'm just coming in from the mic that's plugged into my DJ mixer. The DJ mixer is handling everything over here, so all the audio is coming from there. There we go. And lastly, I guess you need to figure out how to get your stream out. So in these settings here, you will find where your stream is. This is what you choose, whatever you want to broadcast to. So whether it's YouTube or Twitch or Twitter, Periscope, there's definitely other ways to get to other platforms, but these are the main ones that I'm using, Facebook Live or whatever. And then you just paste your stream key in there, and you get that from your personal account on those services, whatever those services. So once that's done, you just paste that in there and press start streaming, and off you go, and you're ready to stream. So hopefully this helps a lot of you guys out. And if it does, I'll see you on the interwebs at The Cut Corners on Twitch and YouTube. All right, peace.